way to pick up our donor car. We got an '06 Chevy Cobalt SS supercharged with unknown miles and unknown health. Couldn't start it, so we don't really know what we're getting. It's been crunched in the front. We're driving the van, and I got the tow dolly on the back so we can put the car on it. This morning we were lucky enough to stop by James M. His place. He has a car that he hasn't quite got licensed yet, but he's in the process of getting it ready. His car runs and drives, and it's the first time I've ever had a chance to see a DF Goblin. Can barely fit it in.
Yeah, so this is an extended track frame. Mine's just a normally aspirated, so it and it's still got quite a bit of get up and go when you go to Texas. Get Lonnie to take you for a ride in his.
Yeah. Well, I imagine anytime you cut the weight in half, that's equivalent to doubling the horsepower, and that should make pretty much a rocket ship, no matter which engine you have. So, which engine do you have in it? Yours?
It's the 2.2.
Okay.
Yeah, just the standard throttle body. I don't have the supercharged or turbocharged version. It's just a regular one.
No, but I mean, all that stuff, even this one, you can tune it up a long ways if you want to.
Depending on where you're driving it, like if you have a place where you can actually go race on a real track that's set up for cars that go fast,
yep,
then having a turbo one would be fine because you'd have a place to actually run it. Like around here, there's no place that I could really drive it that fast, so.
Now, is that a fiberglass piece or is that a plastic?
No, it's fiberglass.
That one's fiberglass, okay. I assume they're all fiberglass?
Yeah, I've got the engine covers too.
Oh, okay.
They come in 2 pieces.
Okay. I guess you have to sit on the bar, do you?
Yeah, sit on that bar. Just watch the mirror when you pull your foot in.
Okay. That's not too bad. You're capable of holding your own weight as you swing in, and you should be good. Oh, that gas pedal's down there a fair ways.
Yeah. I've got the seats and everything that come. I bought the seat and seatbelt kit from DF.
Yeah.
So with those mounts, that seat can actually come another probably almost inch forward. And a lot of guys are fabricating their own sliders so they can kind of scoot up to it.
Let you get in and out, huh? I don't know if you'd be able to step into it if it was a city frame or not, as opposed to swinging in. I guess the wheel is kind of, there really isn't a whole lot of room. If the wheel was removable, maybe you could step into it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're still kind of swinging and putting your bum on the bar.
Yeah, I've seen some of them. They get in, they'll put their foot over here like that and hold on to back here. And then
interesting.
Step in and sit down.
I wouldn't have tried that or thought of it, but I guess it's whatever works for you.
Yeah.
I'm sure it wouldn't take you long and you'd get used to the right combination. Did you try one with the easy entry?
I've never actually physically seen one with the easy entry.
Boy,
I put it on the other day.
This is nice, isn't it? Well made. They glue that section on though.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
This is the new one.
Okay.
The new wings. The old ones were plastic.
Okay.
And they had to have an X brace in between the uprights, plus they had to have a brace that came from up here down to there.
Yeah, I do remember seeing that. So this one just has one diagonal?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it's not even, I don't even have all the screws in it, and it's already really stiff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I like your kit very much. Thank you, James, for spending the time and show us your toy.
Yeah.
I'm going to sign off here. Have a good one.
Thank you.
All right, we're up Approaching Coparts here. Nice big lot. This is in St. Louis.
Yeah. The seats are kind of weird.
Are they?
I don't know. I just don't like the color of blue that they are.
Kind of a baby blue.
I don't know. I'm not used to them yet. Need any help?
Okay, so we got the Cobalt home today. Well, 1 o'clock in the morning today. It's almost dark outside. It's been all day. I cleaned out a hole in the shop here. I wanted the car to be parked right below this come along, and there's another spot up there, so between I can do 2 come alongs and be able to pull the engine out. So we're right under the main red iron in the shop. And the battery is stone dead in this thing. This cross brace here got really into it. Like it hit the supercharger and pushed the engine, and broke off the water cap here is up over there, jammed in there, and my my oil dipstick broke off the head and jammed it in there. And anyhow, this pushed so hard against the supercharger, it shifted the engine back as far as it could, and then it even broke the engine mount here. So there's a crack right across there. So it's pushed the engine probably back 2 inches. So that's fairly significant. Up here, all the impact seems fairly high. There's a little bit of an impact here that bent the bumper a bit. The only spot I kind of worry about is this supercharger pulley is tight, and the rubber is touching down here on the steel. Yeah, right here, this pulley is touching right there. And there's lots of warning lights. I was able to turn on the key. Brake fluid. Fuel range 307 miles. Economy miles per gallon. Average speed. Oil life 58%. Coolant 54 degrees. There, 196,000 miles on the car. Trip A, B. Fuel range, we're back to the beginning. forward, second, third, fourth, fifth. Can't get it in reverse. Don't know if the boost gauge is working. Didn't rev it too much. Yep. Oops, I didn't know I'd do that. There's a bit of oil slopped around on the transmission side. Pretty happy. Other than the 196,000 miles, I wouldn't have bought a car with that many miles on it, but if it's a runner and driver, I guess that means maintenance later. We might have to put some performance parts into the engine when we get to that stage. For now, we'll just put it together with what we got and run what you brung.